The only type of diversity fatigue I've experienced in my work was mostly in terms of our own team, losing hope that there cannot be much change that we can drive in certain industries.
Where we're seeing the needle continually get stuck in some of the frustration is around the efforts associated with this diversity fatigue that was pinned in the 1990s.
So I think that's part of the diversity fatigue that we see happening within organizations. I think things that we can do to mitigate that is to go back to change management at its core.
Our employees too have, they're feeling like, especially our diverse employees, the numbers aren't changing fast enough. We're not doing enough to support them. We made these promises. How can we continue to see them through? And I think at NASDAQ, we've been really trying to be very intentional to keep everyone on our journey, stay very focused.
We know that because of diversity fatigue, you have lots of employees that are saying we no longer want to be in that space.
There were multiple times, to be very honest, where I faced diversity fatigue that we call. So as we all know what fatigue refers to, right? But this was like something new. So I didn't know till now that what actually that was I was going through and what it is called. And it was recently that I got to know it's called diversity fatigue. And that was the moment I realized that something diversity fatigue exists.
So what we need to do is figure out how we're going to get past that and help to manage that so that we can kind of keep that at a minimum and help people to understand the importance of diversity, equity and inclusion.
People and organizations are so interconnected and interdependent that people cannot afford to say that something is not their problem just because personally they are not impacted by it.
In CFC Big Ideas, 4 years ago, without knowing anything about diversity fatigue or even without anticipating that trend, but with what we see happening today in the corporate world, this strategy can help a lot of big and small companies either avoid diversity fatigue or get away from it.